Topic 1. U.S. national debt reaches a record $37 trillion, raising concerns about economic stability. The U.S. national debt has surpassed $37 trillion for the first time, raising significant concerns about economic stability. A recent Treasury report indicates that the debt is increasing at a much faster rate than expected, largely due to massive borrowing by the government to stabilize the economy during the COVID-19 pandemic. Additionally, recent Republican tax cuts and spending bills are expected to further increase the debt. Experts warn that government borrowing could lead to higher interest rates, reducing private investment and creating a vicious cycle of more borrowing. The pace of this debt increase is more than double the average over the past 25 years, potentially placing a long-term burden on the U.S. economy. Economists urge policymakers to respond swiftly, as rising debt could lead to higher costs for consumers and businesses. Topic 2. Perplexity. AI makes a substantial offer for Google's Chrome browser, indicating significant developments in the tech industry. Perplexity AI, an artificial intelligence startup, has made a substantial offer to acquire Google's Chrome browser for $34.5 billion, significantly exceeding its current valuation of $18 billion. This proposal comes as Google faces pressure from the U.S. Department of Justice to sell Chrome due to illegal search monopolies. Perplexity aims to leverage Chrome's user base of over 3 billion to gain an edge in AI search competition. The offer promises to maintain Chromium, Chrome's open-source code, and continue using Google as the default search engine. Google has not immediately responded to the proposal and is likely to seek legal appeals to prevent the sale. This development highlights the growing importance of AI and browsers in the tech industry, with Perplexity having previously made an acquisition proposal for TikTok. Topic 3. China's property crisis, highlighted by Evergrande's impending delisting due to debt issues. China's property crisis is underscored by Evergrande's impending delisting due to its debt issues. The company is burdened with over $300 billion in debt and has received a liquidation order from the court for January 2024. As a result, the Hong Kong Stock Exchange has decided to delist Evergrande on August 25, 2024. Evergrande is one of several developers that fell into default following excessive borrowing regulations imposed by the Chinese government in 2020, impacting the entire real estate sector and the broader Chinese economy. The company's founder, Hui Keyan, was arrested in 2023 on criminal charges, and the company has faced fines for financial record manipulation. This situation raises concerns about the long-term stagnation of the Chinese real estate market and the stability of the financial system. Topic 4. Vietnam, ambitiously restructuring its economy to become the next major economic powerhouse in Asia. Vietnam is undertaking a significant restructuring of its economy with the goal of becoming a wealthy nation and the next tiger economy in Asia by 2045. To achieve this, Vietnam is focusing on investments in advanced technology, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy, offering strategic tax incentives and research support in major cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. The country is also investing in infrastructure projects, such as a $67 billion north-south high-speed rail plans to establish global financial centers in Ho Chi Minh City and Da Nang. Vietnam aims to make private enterprises the main driving force of the economy, moving away from state-owned enterprises. However, these changes face challenges from political resistance and the threat of climate change, which could severely impact the economy, potentially costing 12 to 14.5% of GDP by 2050. Additionally, Vietnam is working to expand access to preventive health care and increase women's labor participation to address labor shortages. This economic restructuring is seen as a crucial step for Vietnam to establish itself as